Welcome back, everyone. And the big free agent signing early this evening, Michael Vick signing a one-year deal to become a member of the New York Jets. A lot of you are already asking me my opinion on the signing. And as a Jets fan, I'm not terribly excited about the signing, to be honest. I don't really see how long-term this could really get a fan base excited, the signing of Michael Vick. I really see this upcoming season playing out one of three ways. And I really don't see how it's advantageous for the Jets to sign Vick because of these reasons. And let's go with scenario A. Michael Vick wins the job out of camp, gets hurt, which let's face it, his track record says at some point, probably in the first half of the season, he will get hurt. Now you have to turn to a guy in Geno Smith, a young guy, young quarterback, who you just passed over for the starting job. How is he going to react thrust into action? I don't know. You don't know. And that's not a situation I want to see my young quarterback go through if indeed they have designs on him being the future of the franchise. Scenario B, Geno Smith wins the job out of camp. You figure if he does, they're going to give him plenty of time and plenty of chances for the job to be his. So then if we even see Michael Vick, it's going to be at a point where the season's already over anyway. So who does it matter who the backup quarterback is in that regard? And scenario C, Michael Vick, and this would be the worst scenario for me as a Jets fan, Michael Vick, by some miracle, all right, has a decent season, stays relatively healthy, and now the Jets feel compelled to give a 35-year-old quarterback a long-term deal in the offseason. He's not a long-term solution at quarterback. He was once upon a time, 13 years ago, a long-term solution at quarterback. I think we forget he's 34 years old. I think we forget he's not as much of a scrambler anymore. I know no one forgets the fact that he gets hurt all the time. But I think what's not mentioned is this is not a guy as a quarterback who's going to age well. And what I mean by that is he's not accurate. He's never thrown the ball from the pocket with any kind of consistency, staying healthy, staying on the field. He's just never been able to do it. And it's not a knock against him personally. It's just, do I want him right now, with all the extra baggage he brings, the attention he brings, being thrust into my team with a young quarterback that I've always been told up to this point that they want to develop? This is not a move you make if you want to develop a young quarterback. So I don't like the move. Look, even if Vick comes in and plays good the first 5 games, how are you supposed to get excited when you know the injury history? You know it's not a long-term solution. So I'm not on board with this signing. I would have rather another veteran option, even like a Ryan Fitzpatrick or someone of that nature, over a Michael Vick. I look at Vick as, being a stopgap. I look at him as being a backup quarterback. And look, he doesn't want to come in there and be a backup quarterback, and I don't blame him. If he still thinks he can be a starter, all the power to him. I just don't want him starting for my team because I don't want a short-term fix. I want a guy who we can build around. Play Geno this year. He doesn't play good? Okay, fine. He only gets paid about $900,000, $1 million a year. That's nothing for a quarterback. Then you just go right back to the well next year and try to find another guy. Why bring Vick in? Let's say he wins the job. Now he plays decently this year. You're no closer to finding out if Geno Smith is a guy who can play than you were at the beginning of the year. So any way you look at this, I'm not on board with the signing. Let me know what you guys think. Hit me up in the comments. Hit me up on Twitter as well. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, guys. It's completely free. Always updating you on different NFL news and opinion and analysis stuff, and always talking NFL drafts too. So be sure to subscribe. Thanks for listening, and have a great night.